Hi, welcome to PrimeTime Pickleball. My name is Jordan Briones, and in today's video, we're gonna show you the most challenging drill. Let's jump right in. All right, so if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so that you could be notified every time we release a new video. Let's jump right in. Like I said, we're going to show you the most challenging drill, and we're gonna show you it in 3 different progressions. So let's do it right here. All right, so let's jump right in. This drill is going to work on a variety of things. It's gonna work on your shot accuracy, on your dinks, and your third shots. It's gonna work on your movement to the ball, and also hitting the ball on the move and your recovery. It's gonna get that cardio going because it's a really tough drill and it could get really tiring, and we'll show you it right here. All right, so I'm at the kitchen line across from my wife, Katrina, right there. And what she's going to do is she's gonna start feeding me the ball down the line. Okay, so we're gonna start. This is the first progression, and this is going to work on dinks. All right, so how this works, she's gonna feed me the first ball. I'm gonna hit my first dink, and then she's gonna hit me back a dink, and I'm gonna hit my second dink. After my second dink, I am going to quickly move to the other side of the court, the odd side of the court, so that I can hit a ball on that side. Now, every 2 balls, she's going to move it to the opposite side of the court. So as you can see, this is going to really work on your movement, getting to the ball, and also it's going to work on your shot accuracy. Like I said, she's gonna feed it, and let's see it right now. All right, so like you saw right there, it's a lot of movement. We're gonna do the same thing where she feeds the ball down the line on the odd side. All right, so now let's jump into the second progression. And in this one, she's going to feed and dink me the ball. And right after my first dink, the next one she's going to send to the opposite side of the court. All right, so as you can see, this one's going to be a lot more movement. And this is really good because it's going to work on your placement on the run at times. But also, if you can get there early and be there early, that's what you want to do. All right, so let's see this progression number 2. Okay. All right, so one thing I do want to mention before we move on here is that you do want to make your partner work hard, but you don't want to work them too hard, like past their mobility and their ability to get to the ball. As you get better and as your mobility increases, then you can start making it harder and harder on your opponent. All right, so now let's jump into the third progression, and this is definitely the most difficult. And what's gonna happen is Katrina is gonna feed the ball, and she's going to have the entire kitchen to work with. So I have to make sure that I'm covering the whole non-volley zone. She's gonna start on one side, and I'm gonna stand here in the middle of the court, and then after that it's a live ball and she could go anywhere she wants. Okay, this is going to work on her dinks and her dink placement as well, trying to go behind me and also trying to hit away from me. Okay, so it's a really good drill for both of you. All right, so let's show you it right here. All right, so that was the 3 progressions with dinking. Now we're gonna move on to the third shot drop. But before that, if you're liking this content, hit that like button and we really appreciate it. It really helps us out. All right, so now let's jump into third shot drops. Now I just really wanna talk about first about how important it is to learn how to slow down the ball so that you can get into a good position. When you're playing singles or doubles, anytime that you're on the defense or you're stretched or you're reaching, you really want to do your best to hit a slow ball, preferably in the kitchen, to buy you time so that you can get into position for the next ball. All right, so now we're here at the baseline. We're gonna go over those 3 progressions one by one. With the first one, she's gonna feed me a ball. I'm gonna hit 1 third shot. She's gonna hit it deep and try to keep me back. And then I'm going to hit that second third shot, and the next ball she's going to hit is going to be on the opposite end. So every 2 balls, I'm gonna switch to the other side and try to hit as many consistent balls and stay in the point. All right, here we go. All right, so like you just saw there, I just really want to be as consistent as I can. I want to give myself enough margin over the net. So this is a good one. Now let's jump into the second progression. All right, so now with the second progression, she's going to feed the ball deep. I'm going to hit my third shot and quickly move to the other side after every ball. All right, so let's show you how it's done. All right, so hopefully that shows you the importance of really drilling this shot. And as you see right there, sometimes I'll even loft the ball and try to give that ball a little bit more hang time so that I can get in the correct position on the next ball. This is really key in doubles. You find yourself on the defense a lot of times, and putting that ball up in the air, giving it a little bit more hang time so that you can get in the right position, and at the same time forcing your opponent to have a low contact point is really good. Now let's jump into the third progression of this super challenging drill. All right, so for this third progression, like you've seen in the dinks, I'm going to start in the middle of the court and she's going to feed me the ball, and it's fair game. She has the whole entire court to work with. Now this is a great drill for singles, all right? But also it's a really good drill in doubles when you're on the defense and just trying to dig out points, dig out balls and stay in the point as much as you can. Let's see it. All right, so like you've seen, this is a really challenging drill, but I think it works on so many good aspects of the game and it can really get you better. We really hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.
Thanks so much for watching. For more free video lessons, please visit PrimetimePickleball.com. But before you head on over there, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, for PrimeTime Pickleball shirts like this and other great apparel, please visit ptpgear.com.